so far? All right, so this is going to be kind of quick because I've got a lot of time. I went on this date. It went kind of weird. So I don't date a lot. I'm not very good. Portland has kind of a hookup culture. And I grew up in Lincoln City. You guys know where Lincoln City is, yeah? Okay, cool. Most people in Portland don't know that Oregon's a state, so I got to check. Anyway, the point is, it's different. I grew up in a small town, and it's different there, because you meet somebody, and then you stay with them until you both die from meth. And so I'm not great at dating, but I'm trying. And I went on this date recently, and it got weird. I got to the guy's place. He didn't have anything on his walls at all. His walls were completely blank. Yeah, weird, right? I was like, what do you do for fun? And he was like, oh, I go to work and come here. And I was like, well, these are my final moments, Sure, I hope it's nice under your bed where I end up. And then we start kissing, and he immediately pulled out a condom. Yeah, I was like, condom? We didn't say anything about butt stuff, Woo, never had people like butt stuff so much. That's good for me. Anyways, use a lot of lube. The point is, that's what they're for. And then we go to his bedroom, and he's like, I have kind of a fetish. Can I share my fetish with you? And I said yes, because I'm sex positive, Also, it's good to have an interesting story when you meet God. So let's see what it is. And he opens up his drawer, I swear to God, this is true, and he pulls out this giant, bright pink feather on a stick. Yeah, he looked very proud of himself. He's like, I got this at the fantasy sex shop. And I was like, are you sure it wasn't like a Petco or... You didn't stumble into like a Hobby Lobby maybe? That makes a lot of sense, It's a reasonable mistake, confusing a Hobby Lobby for a sex shop. I don't know if you guys have been in there. Yeah, but a lot of stuff in the Hobby Lobby looks like dicks. It's true. Yeah. I was in there last week, and I was like, man, for such a homophobic company, you guys got a lot of wieners in here. Somebody might need to check their inventory. I like to think about the CEO of Hobby Lobby. He's at like a party or something laying out his philosophy, He's like, broads can't have birth control. Men can't be gay. Men need to be men. And then somebody's like, what do you do for a living? And he's like, I run an arts and crafts store. So anyways, this guy's petting my arm with his feather, and we had all our clothes on, and it made it weirder. And he was like, you like this? Does this feel good to you? And I was like, I don't think this is about me, buddy. Also, when you said you had a fetish, I thought you were going to, hit me or something. I had no idea I was going to be in so much danger. Okay, this story's about to get fucking wild, and I probably don't have time for it, but here we go. So then we go to fuck. He doesn't have any sheets on his bed. You're so judgy, because he just washed them. I know, because he told me 6 times. He was like, I just washed my sheets. And I was like, oh, that's considerate. He's like, yeah, and then I starched them, and then I ironed them, and then I folded them. They're right here. And I was like, oh, now it's unsettling. So then we have to put the bottom sheet on his bed together, because the bottom one's hard. You guys, yeah, it's the sheet that punishes you for being alone. So we got to put the bottom sheet on his bed together, and I was like, oh, this is actually kind of cute. This is like a team building exercise. Yeah, this is sweet. It's like we're digging my grave together. I love this. Yeah. Nice cobalt blue is really going to bring out my eyes when I'm rolled up in this thing. It's going to be great. I should mention, I lost 100 pounds in the last year and a half. And, oh, thank you. I'm going to gain it back, but I appreciate it. The only reason I bring it up is, what I was thinking is, while we were putting those sheets on his bed is, I just hope I lost enough weight that they look for my body. You know what I mean? What? Well, they don't always look for your body if you're a broad. Yeah, we've learned that. Yeah, you gotta check some boxes for them to look for your body. You gotta be white, and you gotta be born with a pussy. And then after that, they just go down to the precinct and they hold a picture of you up, and they're like, all right, boys, how many times would you jerk off to this photo? And that's the number of hours they look. So, just hoping I'm on my A game that night. Okay. fucking gets worse. And so I recently started taking Wellbutrin, very common antidepressant. Uncommon side effect, can't cause seizures, I learned that night. So we go to fuck, he's behind me, god damn, it's not relevant. And he laid down a towel, by the way. Yeah, those clean sheets were not for me. He lays down a towel, we go to fuck, he's behind me, I start having a seizure, so I'm like twisting around, my muscles are contracting, I'm like reaching behind me, and he sees this, and he thinks he's fucking killing it. He's like, this bitch can't take it. I am so out of time. Thank you guys so much.